Conrad Grebel said, I counted the times he used the word love, and counted the times he used the word, the word. And he says, Zeug mit das Wort. That is, move with or use. I asked a Swiss scholar what that meant, and he said, use the word. American translators say, march forward with the word and stuff like that. But the Swiss scholar told me, the University of Zurich, use the word to form a church of Christ. To form a church of Christ. Now, you had the church, and then you had the Reformed church, but Conrad still wants to form a church. That's us. That's drawing a line, starting from there, and he mentions Matthew 18. Now let's think about Matthew 18. Jesus said this. It's about relationship. He said, the righteous people say to Jesus, you fellowship with sinners. That's the way we do today when something comes up. First we say, what about sin? Jesus didn't start there. He started with the relationship. He says, go talk to the guy. Maybe he won't listen. Or take somebody else. It could be just you. When you find he won't listen, tell it to the church. Now, what does that mean? Go and stand in front of a church with a building with a steeple on it and talk to it? There was no church. Ecclesia, share it. And then make a call. You bind or you loose. And heaven will back you in that function. Not ask heaven, what's the rule here, and we'll apply it. No, use your brain. That was given by God. That's radical. We wouldn't have been born if they hadn't seen that point. Go by Matthew 18. Now, Jesus didn't say, you will always get it right. He didn't say that. He said, bind or loose. I grew up in a culture that did nothing but bind. Now I'm living in one that does nothing but loose. I want to live in a fellowship that when it comes to the Lord's table, declares that it is at peace. It's not just between me and Jesus. That is the original concept, the supper of unity, Conrad Grebel said. Now, use the analogy of a baseball game. Supposing you're one of like these modern Christians who said, I got to go by my feelings. Supposing you had 3 strikes and you say, I'm sorry, I need 4 or 5 strikes. Thank you. It wouldn't be baseball. It'd be batting up or just playing ball, fooling around. Well, the Trump got that call wrong. Well, maybe he did. But without the ump, you don't have baseball. And without binding and loosing, you don't have Jesus' plan. And that's about relationship. He's not lecturing them on his genealogy back to David or whether Mary, his mother, was a virgin, which is, I don't deny, by the way. But that isn't the point. Use the word to form a fellowship in which you are responsible and which you take the responsibility of binding and loosing and asking God for help. And God will help. But there's no promise you will always get it right, because Conrad himself didn't get some things right. But without the ump, you don't have baseball. All I'm saying is that the more I thought about Conrad Grebel's letter, this logic it got a hold of me.